Right here. Whoa. All right. So what's up, everybody? How you doing? My hair's a little mess up and whatever. How can I tell you, man? How else can I would just want to be real with everybody, and I see my emotions come up and I get my frustrations and I let go of it. And then I'm a musician and I delegate my energy in different ways. And every single day is a different sound with drums that I play, a different drum beat, just has my energy flows. My brain just creates these patterns of beats and stuff like this. And so I'm just going to feel what I'm feeling on the drums and just make it happen because it's so exciting and it's so alive. And I think it's such a great thing. And no matter what doesn't work out in my life, I can always just come downstairs and play the drums. I mean, it's an amazing thing if somebody can think about it. I think each person has to find an amazing gift for themselves and just go at it and be a part of their fulfillment in their life, because we're all here for a purpose and we're all here for an establishment to share the gift with people. And this is what we're called to do. And there's so many people that are so caught in negativity and things being unfair. And I'm shutting, these are my snares over here. As you can hear this, I just shut it off because I don't like to vibrate when the voice, because when I'm talking it vibrates. But my point is, guys, is that we all have a choice. And I want to show you, I wear earplugs. These earplugs, you see these? These are really good. And they really help your ears. And I suggest people should wear them, because you're going to go deaf. As a musician, you're going to have hear loss. You're going to have ringing in your ears, which is really not the best thing. And I just think it's so important to be yourself. And whether people like you or not, it's still so important to be yourself, because that's who you are. If you're negative, you're negative. If you're positive, you're positive. If you're this, if you're that. The bottom line is you got to give a crap for you. Because the bottom line is nobody else is going to care about you but you. And even if you go fulfill a person's needs or a person's wants, it doesn't mean that you're going to get it back. It doesn't mean that you're going to get treated right. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that. And when the Bible says treat people as you want to be treated, it doesn't always work like that. You can treat somebody nice and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they can treat you mean. I've seen it happen in my own life, and so this thing of karma, this philosophy that people want to talk about and put it in a context, I really think this. Yes, most of the times if you treat people nice, they do treat you back. Most of the time. But once in a while, it doesn't happen like that. And so what does a person do with that? Well, I play drums. Some people smoke crack. Some people do drugs. Whatever the fuck it is. I just personally think after a while, somebody has to wake up and say, oh my God, is this helping me? Me eating this food, is this helping me? Why can't I look for something else or some kind of different therapy? How can I be in love? Well, if somebody wants to be in love, they have to love their life. They have to love what they're doing. They have to be passionate. They can't just get into a relationship because they want to fulfill, their needs and their wants, because that's going to run out. That's going to run out. That's not eternal. That's not, there's consequences to thinking that somebody can meet our expectations. There's consequences of that. And there's sadness that's involved, and there's depression, and there's death in that. And the only person that you could truly fulfill is yourself. And this is what we have to understand. People go to church to get something from it, not to give something. And if somebody gives something, they're getting something out of it. We are people of looking for stimulation through the environment, through our own self, and through our own thoughts. So with that, I'm going to end. I'm going to play some drums. And I'm going to rock out. Because you know what? That's all we got. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy this, because I know I am. And since I am, I know you will, because you know what? We are all one. And we are all family. There is no division. What I love about the example of Jesus Christ is he says, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. And when he says that, what that truly means is if you're a murderer, he loves you. If you're a crackhead, he loves you. if you're hurting people's feelings, he still loves you. Out of that love, we have a choice to love others. But the most important thing, he also says, love your neighbor as yourself. So if I'm going to love myself, how am I going to love my neighbor? These are great questions to contemplate. And with that, I give you a drum solo. And this is the second drum solo, the second day. So if you listen to my first drum solo, it's going to be different. This one's different too, because each day is different. All right, guys. Maybe some similar beats are going to sound similar, but, here we go. drumstick's almost gonna crack. The drumstick's on crack! It's doing drugs! The drumstick's doing drugs! pretty soon. Let's see if we can crack it. That's it. Done.